Yo, what's crackin', fellas? Dwallthedon. I'm a few days late to the Team USA Pantheon cards, but you know what? We're getting them. So, I'm trying to get a few out on these guys. Some of these, all of them are fairly cheap. Unless they're invincible. I think the only ones regular that are a bid is, what's his name? LeBron and Kevin Durant. Pretty sure that the rest are all buy nows. Of course, Michael Jordan, the person we're doing today, he's a buy now. He's around 50 something K, 60K, depends on the range. Fluctuates based on, when you get him, early day, late night, midday. And then Kobe, we're going to try and do, he's also around that range, I'm pretty sure. It might even be less, but I'm assuming it'd be more just because, it's Kobe. This card, always expensive. But, a bunch of these cards, pretty cheap. These opals, all cheap. Even some of these, Dark Matters are cheap. Like, I think Darren Williams is really cheap. Patrick Ewing is. I think Chris Paul is as well. So, some cheap Dark Matters. But today is obviously Michael Jordan, the first one we're going to do. And Jordan's an interesting card in 2K. He's one that I always like using. I know sometimes, people kind of, they stick away from Jordan. He's never like the best card in 2K. He's always goes for a lot though, just because, it's Michael Jordan. He's obviously going to have price just because of his name, but this Jordan card looks pretty good stats wise. Okay, he's pretty similar to the Invincible, so it's a pretty nice card. He's got 95 3-pointer, which is unrealistic, but hey, it's 2K. But we got good driving dunk, good ball handle. Good playmaking every stat. He has a 96 ball handle, which it's kind of crazy for an MJ card. He's got the good steal, perimeter D, decent block and interior D, decent rebounding. That all athleticism is going to be crazy for him. And basically every good badge he has. So he's got like Hall of Fame Showtime, range extender, all those finishing badges, all those. He's got bailout, he's got defensive badges, he's got shooting badges, he's got the playmaking. He has every badge basically that you want from a card. Once you're on next gen, he has no steady shooter, which is blinders on next gen. So he does not have that, but you can put that on him if you have one. But MJ, let's test out the release real quick in freestyle. I do really like MJ's release. I'm pretty sure they've messed with it in the past couple of years. I used to like it a lot better. I like 2K19's MJ's release. I really liked it then. I've played one game with this MJ, and I like his release. It just doesn't feel as good. His upper, I like his uppers. It's always easy to time. It's never the quickest, but it's always a good one. This card has hot zones everywhere, and his MJ, he's gonna get like every dunk. Repping the Jordan 1s. Still have no idea how MJ played in those, but he's got the MJ release. It's a nice, easy to time release. Good height. So this card's release, pretty nice. I'm always a big fan of MJ cards when they're fair price. If it's like 500K for him, I'm obviously not going to pick him up. But if it's like this, where it's in a decent price range, might as well pick him up. Of him staying on my team, it's another question. But using him for a bit, I'm fine doing that. Let's green one more, and then we're into the game. And okay, his release is pretty nice and shoot around. I feel like MJ always has big green window on his releases, so let's just hope we can green a lot in game. But anyway, let's head into it, see how he does. We're going to be using Dennis Rodman, Bill Laimbeer with MJ today. We got Rodman, obviously a former teammate. I don't have Invincible, Scottie Pippen, or any other Scottie Pippen cards. I don't feel like picking one up just to use with MJ. So we're going to use longtime rival Bill Laimbeer. It's our big man, so we don't have any high like Bill Cartwright cards. So, we're just gonna do this. You wouldn't usually catch MJ with Bill Laimbeer, but it's 2K. Make an exception. Let's see what we go up against. 2-0 right now in Triple Threat Online. So hopefully we can get maybe one of those. I'll find if even like a Bam Bio on my board. Be ecstatic if I got KD, because you could get two KDs. Why? That would be nice. 2 KDs. Because he's like 450K. I sell both of them 900K. That's just nice right there. I'll take it. I'm set for every gameplay in the year. Okay. It's got Iguodala. Iguodala is a person I'm going to try out. I usually like Iguodala cards, so I should have just taken the 3. We got Jordan right there. He's just getting open. It's Jordan. I mean, just Jordan feels pretty good offensively. I mean, Jordan, obviously he's going to be clamps on the defensive end, but I got to play better defense. He's just going to drive with Iguodala the whole game. Like, look at that release right there from Jordan. It's a nice release. I mean, Jordan, if you're a person, can't really time those quicker releases, I mean, really smart cut right there. I mean, Jordan, he's a good card to pick up. I mean, Jordan has, I believe his release is on very quick. I'd assume it is. I mean, it's an easy to time release. It's one that's, I mean, I feel like it's hard to contest, and it's one that is still relatively quick. So, I mean, if you just need a card with a good release that's easy to time, I mean, it's Jordan. He might be it. So we'll see how his post fade's looking. It's an early, but went in as Jordan, man. We can do that. Got a decently high post fade rating for a guard, which is nice. I mean, I know that, I'm usually not going to take, but good D from Rodman. That's why we got Rodman. Rodman might not be able to do a whole lot offensively in 2K, but defense, he's just like IRL. I mean, he gets like every block, every steal, and oh man, you got to pass that sooner. It's not a green, doesn't matter. MJ, he hits those, man. His MJ card, I'm really liking this card. He used to make game before this. He was pretty nice in there. I mean, he clutched up, gave me the win. Okay, he goes up for that with Iguodala. I mean, we're getting slightly late here. They're going in with Jordan. He's got shot create and takeover, which is a nice takeover to have. Not a whole lot of cards have it in the game, but this is his base takeover by the looks. I'm running Michael Malone as my coach. So that, oh, he jumped with AD. Man, I got green the last shot. I'm just takeover, man. I'm just getting careless with it. But it's going in. This Jordan, you know what? He can hit shots with takeover. That's the thing. Not enough cards in the game do. Pulling up, he missed that. Yeah, but we pulling up. I mean, I wasn't able to. I green one shot from that game, but oh my, that guy's hitting whites. So you know what? That's nice because I mean, there's cards like Wiseman. I really like Wiseman. I mean, he has an easy green release, but if you don't green with Wiseman, that card is not hitting the shot. I mean, he barely hits any whites. It's like that for other cards. I mean, a bunch of 98 cards you can usually hit whites with, but then sometimes, there's other cards they don't hit whites. I mean, it kind of depends. Usually, the smaller they are, the easier it is for them to hit whites. So I mean, if you got like Muggsy Bogues or something. I know he has steady shooter on current gen, but I mean, he's going to hit a lot of whites because he's 5'3" and he's got a high rating. MJ, he's going to hit whites because he's got a good release. We got Amethyst Zach LaVine on our board. That's nice. That Zach LaVine card, Bucket, very outdated. I mean, it's an Amethyst in July. You're not going to be seeing a whole lot of, actually, I do see a lot of people run Amethyst still, so, I mean, maybe you see it. I mean, I like the card. He's got Trey Burke's release, so, a good release. Need a nice budget card, pick up Amethyst Zach LaVine. Play a couple triple deck games, you most likely will have them on your board. So, if you want to pick them up. You do you, man. But let's see what we got in game number 2. I should probably try and drive a little bit more with MJ. I think we legit just took 3-pointers that game. I think we had the post fade, and I think that was our only non-3-pointer that game. And MJ missed, I think, one shot that game, too. So, I mean, he's dangerous. And we have Sean Marion we're going up against. We got David Thompson and Yusuf Nurkic. David Thompson looks like he might be, just kidding. None of these cards are good. Actually, I haven't seen anything on Sean Marion, so maybe Sean Marion's not bad. Probably the best out of all 3 of those. I mean, considering, I guess he's a free card, but not as free as just logging in 7 days in a row and typing in a locker code. Okay, he's AFK. You know what? Drive right here with MJ. Not a Showtime dunk out of stamina, just gives a basic 2-handers, but hey, this MJ card, I guarantee he's going to dunk on anyone in his way. I mean, I don't know what his dunk tendency is. I'm assuming it's high, though. See, David Thompson. David Thompson, a player that actually said to inspire MJ's play. I believe MJ said himself. It makes sense. David Thompson, a slasher. So MJ, therefore, learns his slashing ability from watching some David Thompson. David Thompson, I mean, one of the best dunkers all time. I mean, it's pre-dunk contest, but I mean, if you just look up some highlights of him, you might see one in like greatest dunks of all time compilation. You could throw it down. A little bit too deep with MJ right there. We got to try and green with him, man. I was saying that MJ's release easy to green, man. It is. I'm just a little bit off, but it's a good D right there. Bill Laimbeer going up for it. Ooh, I was thinking about doing the spin. Oh, could have shot that there, but going for that. Looks like it's a Showtime dunk. We got Showtime lighting up. Believe we do. Yeah, we got Showtime going up. This MJ card feels pretty nice on defense. You know, sometimes I'm struggling with defense on cards. This MJ card, his defensive movement feels pretty nice. There we go. We run out of stamina right there. Right when I say we're doing nice with him on defense, he lost some points. But hey, you know what? We ran out of stamina right there. I'm gonna blame it on stamina. Pulling up right there. Green, no stamina, MJ. Okay, so you can hit those with no stamina. That's always nice. You got Hall of Fame Green Machine. He's got like every badge you want in the game, basically. So like, I mean, you know he's got those. Okay, if you don't even need to question a badge. Just assume he has it. Unless it's like some random badge like Brick Wall, which they only give the centers. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a guard with Brick Wall. I mean, don't give us that. Oh, I want to pass out at that last second, but I thought I was gonna give us that dunk, but. Yeah, no way he hits that with David Thompson, man. That David Thompson a secret weapon? So I gotta start using him? Come on, man. MJ out of stamina real quick, but oh, taking that two right there. Easy dunk by MJ. Let's get some takeover with MJ, you know. Put the game in MJ's hands and end it like MJ does. I mean, his MJ card, you know he's going to hit those clutch shots, Hall of Fame clutch shooter, so it's a close game like it is right now. You already know that MJ's getting that ball, and he's most likely hitting that shot. Man, that David Thompson card just gets every dunk. High dunk tendency, but, you know, I'll take this. You know, I'm just taking 8 points I can get. I thought that was going to get me on takeover right there. That is not, unfortunately, but let's just clamp up David Thompson real quick. We have stamina. Oh, jeez. Expecting him to drive. He hit me with that. Oh, man. MJ, man, your clutch shooting's going to have to come in big right here. We got it. Oh, man. MJ cut in a bit. Oh, that's annoying. Nah, that's an early. That's an early, man. Come on. You gotta get a better release than that. MJ pulling up. MJ with the miss. We got Robin on the board. We got MJ. He made it. Let's go. You know what? I should have greened that, you know. We're lucky that 2K gave us the white right there, but hey, I'll take it. We got good D from MJ. He's gonna get the... Nope, never mind. Doesn't go his direction. Pulling up right there. Mid-range with MJ. You know MJ doesn't miss from mid-range. 99 mid-range, that's going in a majority of the time. We got Bill Laimbeer on David Thompson. That's not what we want to see. We got Rodman, man. That's why Rodman's out here for defense. Pulling up, I missed that. You know, that's good. I want that on a green. So. Oh, thought he was gonna pass to Nurkic. Anticipating, but. You know, we get a reaching from MJ. I'm actually really liking this MJ card. You know, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I'm like, it's an MJ card. I mean, it's just going to have the MJ name, so I was going to go for a bit. But, you know, this card, he's actually pretty nice. You know, I kind of want to get the 2 just for insurance, but... Oh, man, what a beautiful move by MJ right there. Okay, I expect him to go for the dunk. Just don't go for the 3. We got MJ still with takeover. David Thompson with no takeover. He's got Marion. Yeah, man, Marion. Yeah, Sean Marion's release, man. Just as weird looking as it is in 2K as it is in real life, I mean. Pulling up right there for the mid-range. MJ hits those mid-ranges. I'm fine whiting mid-ranges because it's MJ. 99 mid-range Hall of Fame difficult shots. Come on, man. I know you want to shoot that with David Thompson. David Thompson, he's the card you're mainly scoring with. Is he going with the dunk or are you going with a 3? Come on, man. Even I know that's a bad pass, man. I throw some bad ones, but that's a bad pass. Pulling up MJ. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a bad shot there, but oh, he goes for it. Okay, that's gotta be a 2, right? He stepped in. Okay, it's a 3-pointer. Come on, man. Don't swipe, man. Pulling up right there. Game over, MJ. Gotta agree more of this MJ card, but you know what? That's a nice MJ card. This card, he hits whites. I mean, if I'm not agreeing with him, he better be able to hit whites. And MJ, he does. I mean, I kind of got bailed maybe. Should have been hitting shots, but they're open. I mean, at the end of the day, NBA player, even if this is Michael Jordan, I mean, they're most likely going to hit a wide open 3-pointer. So, you know what? I'll take this MJ card. A pretty nice card. If you guys, I mean, have like 50K to spare and you got like a pretty nice team, just want a card that's going to be good on defensive end and can hit an open shot, I think this MJ card is a pretty nice pickup. However, though, I'm trying out Kobe Bryant after this, and Kobe, I think, might just be a better MJ. I mean, I like Kobe's release better, so gotta see how that Kobe card is before I give my final thoughts on this, Jordan. But those are just the thoughts I got right now. It's like I say like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I don't think he's a great card, but I don't think he's a bad pickup. I'm not gonna say if I run up against him, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's clamps right there. Maybe he's good with him offensively, but I mean, once I get that release down, I think I'd be a bucket with this card. And I should have hit shots with him. That's on me. But you know what? This MJ card, I mean, he's good. If they can hit whites, I think that automatically is a lot of value. So if you ain't the best at timing and still want to release that I'd say is relatively easy to time, pick up Jordan, man. But I mean, if you guys have made it this far, man, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. See you on the next one. Peace.